And here we have Verdi for Karont3 Esports Club down in the bottom left-hand corner of Cloud Kingdom. He's our teal Protoss player, and he's coming in to try and take out this guy, our red Terran player who's picked up 2 kills in a row for Empire. It's Braddock.
All right, this is the first Protoss player that we've seen enter in for this match. Empire does have an amazing Terran squad, so of course we are going to continually see some amazing Terrans throughout the match, but I think this will probably be, could potentially be the only Protoss. Either way, you know, if Verdi does get some damage in against Empire, that's going to put Karont3 in a good position to use their, you know, Lucifron and Vortex, the brothers that we keep mentioning. But Empire, really, they've got just a super balanced squad of Terrans. I mean, yeah. I say balanced, but they're all pretty close to the same skill level. In my opinion, Happy, Braddock, Koss, Beastie Cutie, all able to, you know, have their big days out. Beastie Cutie had an all kill in a previous iteration of our team league. Koss has had all kills before, and you know, any one of them. Braddock obviously has been a mainstay since the beta as being one of the top European Terrans. So any of these guys can just have a big day and run wild on these other teams, especially other European teams that they play all the time in various cups and things like that. These players should have a lot of experience against each other going into a match like this. Yeah, I think so as well. Early Probe Scout coming out now as Verdi was keeping that back to put down a gateway, but he got really close to Sublime. He was like, no, let's actually just make that a 13 gate, and I'll scout out with this for a while. We'll see what Braddock does in response. Of course, he does have a gasless fast expand. He's very fond of that, and he does trap poor Probu inside of the base here for a little while at least. Is that his name, Probu? Probu. Okay. Probu! Oh yeah, Probu. Yes. Okay. Okay. I thought you were saying Probu. No. Not a Probu. Probe-oo. Probe-oo. That makes more sense. All right. Either way, he's going to be using his little plasma beam thing to try and work on these SCVs. Of course, they are the only biological mechanical units, so they can repair each other and be healed by medevacs. That's right. It seems a little ridiculous. At least they only do 5 damage per drill, and the Marine is going to actually finish off the probes. Scouting SCV headed out now for Braddock. This is Cloud Kingdom, obviously only a 2-player map, so he can just head over there, and you know, if he gets in, he can see basically everything, and that's most likely what's going to happen since there's no buildings at the top of the ramp. Okay, well, Braddock is going to be able to scout, as you've said, but he's going to see double gas. He's going to see what appears to be a sentry expand from Verdi, but of course he could switch things up on us here, as he will have the gas to come to support some pretty high tech off of one base if he desires to do something like that. All right, yep, spotting absolutely everything. Braddock getting the idea that nothing crazy is going on at the moment, still adding on 2 more barracks like we saw in the first game that he played against Mikael. He's basically doing the same sort of thing with those quick 3 barracks. Stargate, actually, very quick Proxy. Yeah, from Verdi. How long has it been since I've seen a proxy Stargate? So likely we're going to see a couple more gateways and then a Void Ray produced. Oh, yesterday we saw proxy 4 gates. Yes. and Twilight Council, that's right. Proxy things still do happen, but a proxy Stargate, this is reminding me of Metalopolis Days close air positions. Reminds me of MC specifically. Used to do this a lot, but you know, proxy Stargate can always catch your opponent off guard. That is obviously going to indicate to me that Void Ray use will be happening. Void Rays have actually kind of fallen out of favor as we've gone along. It's getting harder and harder to actually get to use them efficiently when players know how to answer so well with Marines. Is chrono boosting nothing? All right, there's a Void Ray. Yes, knew that it was going to come soon, and does manage to get 1 Void Ray out. He also already now has a built-in forward pylon in place to be able to warp in units towards his opponent's front. I'm sure he'll throw another one in pretty close as well once he gains vision of the high ground and can start to warp things in directly into the main. Yeah, there's really not a lot stopping. So that's kind of an interesting architecture for the way this map is laid out. There's nothing stopping Verdi from just walking in through that big ramp near the 3rd and still getting super close to the main. That is something that differs quite a bit from other maps where the 3rd is usually a little bit of a riskier spot because it's out away from the main. This 3rd is tucked right up next to it. Pylons can actually get in range to warp across, like we saw Huck do against his Protoss opponent on Tuesday.
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you joking me? Okay, he does still have, I mean, because he's opening with similar build that we've already seen. He has that engineering bay coming at about the right time. He knows there's a lot of gateway units coming his way now, but he still doesn't see the air units.
The Void Ray so close, still unrevealed. 2 Stalkers along for the right as well, and another forward pylon like we mentioned. So as he continues here, he's not adding on any more Void Rays. It looks like he's going to focus on just keeping these 2 alive, doing as much damage as he can, and using the sentries and Stalkers to do the bulk of the legwork, just keeping the Void Rays alive as long as he can.
He still doesn't see the air units. They're so close right now. They're so close. The units are being warped in up at the front. He's pulling some units. He didn't expect that the Void Rays would be there, though, I have to imagine.
Full charge Void Rays from those destructible debris, those destructible rocks right next to the natural is going to allow Verdi to just keep that charge up. Actually, there's a depot just handy positioning there for him to be able to charge up on as well if he needs to, but he's going to actually finish off the destructible rocks and needs to switch very quickly if he's going to keep that charge. There he goes. He just wanted to use as much time as he could so he can use more warp ins, and sentries are going to prevent the bunker from being repaired up. The Void Rays want to keep their charge, so they're going to continually shoot things down, and Verdi, with those 2 Void Rays not taking any damage right now, things are looking pretty good for him.
Yeah, it looks like his opponent's just trying to go through the ground forces, but things are very, very bleak for Braddock here at the moment. He's got 1 more bunker, and that's it, but these Void Rays are still charged up. Look how quickly they shoot down that bunker.
Man, this game is just a complete change of pace from the last 2, where both times Braddock basically had enough time to do whatever he wanted, get 3rd and 4th bases up and things like that, but this time this Void Ray aggression is paying off perfectly for Verdi. Using the destructible rocks there to just blast down those bunkers means that Braddock has very, very little option. All he can hope to do is make Marines that will be popping out 1 at a time, and I think we have to expect a GG here soon. There it is.
15 supply and falling, that's GG, and a proxy Void Ray all in. A blast from the past there, and Verdi takes the game, ties things up for Karont3.